Hey everyone, it's James. I hope you're well. I wanted to show you the registration flow and the login. It's kind of the same, so I'll just go through registration. First of all, I wanted to show you the database just so you can see that things are actually happening on the server. What you're looking at right now is the Authentication Database. So this is where your passwords, your usernames, your email addresses, they're all stored here. So at the moment you can see the user table completely empty, nothing to see here. I'll just go through the registration flow and show you the app a little bit. So I'll hide this, and then if I launch SoSa as it stands, a little splash screen there for you. So this is the initial login screen. You've got username, you've got password. I've also made it so that when you type, you can press on the little I and you can show. Pretty standard feature, to be honest. Nothing special, but obviously I've done that this sprint. For this, we'll go through register. So I'll click on register. I'll type in my username, which hopefully you all know is the British are coming. And then my email, again, that's public, so I don't mind you having it. And I'll use a super secure password. So at the moment you can see there's nothing in there. There's no error or anything like that. I can also show and hide the password, but again, if I start typing, at the moment there's a red symbol, so it's because I haven't entered enough characters. When I do, it then turns to a tick. Again, keeps it nice and simple. I'm hoping to have it so when you press that little I button, it'll do like a pop-up so that you can see what you've actually done wrong. But for now, this is validating, which is the important part. So, and if I press the I can look at my password again. No one steal that super secure password, by the way. It's well, it's really secure. If I hide it again, and then I press let me in. Actually, let's hide the keyboard first. Press let me in. It will do a login, and I'm in the room with the British are coming. So there you go, nice and simple. If I bring back up the database, I've lost my mouse. If I bring back up the database, there you go. And on here, I just reopen the user table. You can now see that I'm in there. Username British are coming, passwords all encrypted. My email has been hashed, so initially in the authentication database, we don't store people's emails. But then, if you then want to opt into notifications or any meetup events or anything like that, then we'll store that separately and you'll have control over that. This is just so that you can still do a forgotten password if you have to without us storing anything. You'll see that it's created a session. So, session ID, nice and complicated, so it's not easy for someone to grab. It's got a device ID, which is attached to the phone itself. So that's attached to this here, what you're seeing on the screen. And then the refresh token, so what happens with sessions is they typically expire, and then the device will automatically refresh the session if it's got the correct token. Now, refresh tokens are used to stop other people from hijacking your session and logging in as you without knowing your password or any other details. And last but not least, you've got the devices table, which is our device. So we've got the ID, which is the same as the session ID. We've got the name, so this is provided by the phone itself. On iOS, this will be your phone name. User ID that it's attached to, so that's me at the moment. Push service, obviously we've not integrated push services yet, so there's no push service there or token. And what platform it's for. There's also secret. At the moment, I've just used a piece of text to ensure that testing is easier, but that will be 128 character secret. And what that does is it just makes sure that when you say this device ID, the software has to encode it in a way that utilizes that secret, and only the server and the phone know about that secret. It's not ever transmitted, so it's random for each person as well. So it just adds an extra layer of security to your account, along with maybe later down the line two-step or two-factor. Anyway, I hope that explains everything for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you've got any questions. Cheers!